Hello, welcome back, guys. If this is your first time here, welcome, guys. So far I am at 486 subscribers, so please subscribe. I'm halfway there, guys. I need your support. Support. Okay, so this is the final duel to show off. Okay, so there's two signs left. This is going to be this is the duel of Scorpio and Aquarius. So let's find out who Spirit wants to go next. This is the duel, guys. The Clint Eastwood famous. All right, let's find out who is next. Thank you, Spirits, guys, angels. All right. I usually don't use these cards. I'm actually, my bad, guys. Use these. Thank you, Spirits, guys, angels, ancestors. What zodiac sign is next? Who wins this duel? Is it Scorpio or Aquarius? Happy birthday, Aquarius. Scorpio. All right, let's find out. Five of Wands. Wands are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We're not going to bother with that one. Justice card is Libra. Thank you, Spirits, Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. True appreciation. I'm truly grateful. Scorpio or Aquarius? Come on, guys. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles are earth signs. This is either going to be a water sign or an air sign. Ooh, Virgo. Water sign or air sign? Yikes. Thank you, Spirits, Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Alrighty. One of these gotta work. The moon. Dun 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 dun. Nope. Scorpio it is. There's your card, Scorpio. Okay, Aquarius. Happy birthday. You guys are next. Save the best for last, right, Aquarius? Alright, so that's for my cross watchers. I hope you guys cross watch. I always cross watch. I want to see what people are up to. Okay, so this is a free for all, Scorpio. We let Spirit call it. They want whatever it is. So, okay, Spirit, please let me and Scorpio know. Okay, you're like, okay, sure, here. Look at that, came out again. That was the first card, guys. To actually to find out whose reading it was. So there are no coincidences, right? Five of Wands. Wands are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. These are actions. They are, well, fives on the tree of life are severity. They are conflict. So the Five of Wands would be Leo energy, and it's like maybe you're dealing with, or there's like arguments, conflict, fighting, a lot of wasted energy. Because if you actually look a lot closer, these people aren't actually hurting each other. Okay, they're fighting, so it's wasted energy, right? The Fool card. So the Fool card, it's not saying that you guys are fooled. This is saying that maybe you're somebody dealing with, or this also could mean unexpectedly. So maybe there's a fight that happened unexpectedly. Well, they usually are unexpected, right? But this also could mean like, maybe there's no, well, maybe a fight with a new love or a young love or a new love, or a fight about trust, or this person is like basically carefree, being reckless a little bit. Not reckless per se, but you know, a fool's a fool is a fool. He has no idea what's going to happen. So when you're being a fool, of course you're going to end up getting a fight with them, right? All right, so this is Aquarius in reverse. So this is the Star card in reverse. Aquarius energy. This is about healing, guys. This also right here represents our 7 chakras. So I would look into maybe if one of your chakras are blocked. Okay, definitely. So the Star card in reverse. That would tell me that there's disappointment, despair, missed opportunities. Okay, so this fighting, an unknown, or if this fighting happened unexpectedly, of course, you know, it's not going to be good. So there's disappointment, despair, maybe even a missed opportunity. Maybe a fighting happened and for a reckless reason, and now there's a missed opportunity in that. 4 cups in reverse. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So cups are feelings, emotions, and relationships. So now if you think about it, what carries in our cups is the water. That's why it represents water signs, okay? You guys should know that by being a Scorpio. So 4 cups in reverse is you're starting to take action, you're moving forward, you're overcoming obstacles, and you're breaking free. The 4 of Cups energy is the moon in Cancer, okay? So this is Cancer energy right here. The High Priestess in reverse, okay? So this is the second. So when the Fool starts a journey, he goes along, he meets people along his way. They're here to teach him lessons, learn from, grow from, or they also mirror him. So the High Priestess in reverse is telling me that you're not listening to your intuition, or maybe people are talking behind your back. There might be some kind of secrets. And here is the 5 of Swords in reverse. So Swords represents Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. The swords actually represent or are conclusive with, if you can think about a mirror, right? So what they actually do is they mirror the quality of our minds. So this is definitely all about thought process, okay? What's going on in your mind. So it's a mental attribute, okay? So the Five of Swords, there's a lot of reversals because we are in Mars right now, and that's your planet, Scorpio. So Five of Swords in reverse would be like you're realizing that it's not about winning or losing. And then you're realizing it's not about winning or losing, right? And or that somebody chooses not to walk away from this. So you're not walking away. Maybe you're like, no, I'm gonna win. Take it as resonates, guys. And now look at, because you're not walking away, you feel burdened by this. Ten of Wands. Wands are action cards. And Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire signs. So the Ten of Wands would be Sagittarius energy, okay? So you feel burdened. You're taking all the responsibilities. Yeah, because you're choosing not to walk away, right? I mean, you have to expect, you know, some sort of, if you're not going to walk away from it, then you're going to, you know, you're going to be holding all the responsibility. But he's doing this on his own accord, okay? So you are overexerting yourself. You can't focus when your mind is in constant chaos, guys, okay? You can't, because in your spirit and everything else is all over the place, right? So that's what's going on so far. Now, this came out. This is the Empress in reverse, so maybe you're fighting with a baby mom. You could be fighting with a mother, possibly. So the Empress is basically like a mother card of the deck, okay? The Empress card is a loving, nurturing, caring person, maybe wife material, an ex, a baby mom, a baby dad, or you're the mother of that person's child. It also is like fertility, maybe even pregnancy. And they see you as absolute beauty. So in reverse, guys, this is telling me that feeling insecure, there could be domestic problems, you're not seeing the beauty in things. And the next one is the Seven of Pentacles. So seven's on the Tree of Life. If you guys can see that, I just put it up and didn't even let you guys look at it. My bad. So this is the Seven of Pentacles, okay? These two came out together. So this is telling me it's a domestic problem, either with the baby mom, or you're the baby mom, or with a mother, or with a godmother, or grandma. See what I'm saying? This is the mother card. So it could represent anything in that sense, okay? Or it also could be, if it's not, has to do with a mother, or a sister, or a daughter. You see what I'm saying? It could also just be like the growth of something, okay? Like the birthing of a new idea, right? So this card is the Seven of Pentacles. So right here, this is where he's not seeing the fruits of his labor, okay? He's not seeing that, you know, going through all of this. He's not seeing, oh, nice. He's not actually seeing that this is coming out the way he expected or wanted to, right? He's not seeing results. And therefore, he looks disappointed, right? So this is causing disappointment. Okay, so take it as resonates, guys. There's a lot of Scorpios here. That's why there's so many different ways to look at this. If you want a more direct answer, definitely hit the link. I would love to do a personal reading. So this is the Six of Wands in reverse. So Six of Wands will be Jupiter and Leo energy. Six of Wands in reverse is like no recognition. You're not, people aren't giving you like feedback. You're not, the people aren't seeing like what you're doing, or not seeing, like they're not seeing that you are improving, maybe. Also like a disadvantage, or you feel unseen, you feel ignored possibly, and also like unappreciated. This is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is either represents you and the characteristics of this queen, or represents somebody that's in your life who is carrying these characteristics. So I am going to actually read that one, because the pages, the knights, the queens, and the kings signify somebody in our life. And usually when somebody's in our life, it's somebody that we need to learn from, or they're mirroring us. You'll get it, okay? You'll understand. And then the Lover's card came out. That's Gemini energy. So let's first do the Queen of Wands, and then we will go into the Lover's card, okay? So all queens are Bana. They are all water signs, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They also are specifically best at something, okay? So queens are water, wands are fire, so there's built-in conflict here, okay? Makes sense why there might be a little bit of tussling around, right? So the Queen of Wands, the wands are fire, queens are water, so there's built-in conflict. So she is specifically best at being a witch. Why I say that is because she makes things manifest. So the wands being a fire element, it brings passion and energy to the water. And the water being the subconscious, she actually brings the subconscious to manifest. So be mindful of your feelings, because this Queen of Wands are action cards, and good or bad, she's going to bring those feelings to life, okay? So looking at if you're looking at things in the negative, the glass is always going to be half empty, right? If you feel great and you're very like like if you feel great and you know everything's going to be going good, just state of mind, then the glass is going to be half full, right? At her best, she is kind, generous, capable. She is the best business card in the whole deck. Okay, so her key phrase is expectations manifest, meaning that what you expect is going to be just that. There's a black cat at her feet and it gives her power. And although it's not the Lion from the Strength card, this actually shows how strong she can be. Okay, so this card does represent Aries. It's threes too, so it's collaboration, social, pay close attention, help others, come to common ground, optimistic, outgoing, and full of energy. Accomplishing many tasks. Okay, so a positive, uplifting energy, not afraid to speak up, stand up for others. If you give somebody your full and undivided attention, you give rare and amazing gifts. When you learn to truly listen and respond to others, they'll know that you're intelligent and sensitive, and they'll trust you most when it matters, okay? So in arguments, that's the first card that came out. In arguments, make special efforts to see all sides. Don't make issues all about you. Understand everybody's point of view and seek a middle ground. Remember, guys, a quiet mind is a focused spirit. When you're distracted, your spirit is pulled in every direction. And when focused, energies flow naturally. So take a deep breath, calm yourself, and calm your soul. Okay, so the reason why I do that is I'm not saying that this is particularly you, but that each card has a lesson to learn from. Okay, so these signifiers are telling me that there's somebody significant in your life. Okay, it's not just the energy of the card or what's going on. This is actually telling me a person that this energy is representing, and either you need to learn a lesson from them, they need to learn a lesson from you, or they're mirroring you and you just don't see it yet. See what I'm saying? Okay, so this is in the upright position. This is like, yay, everybody's praying around like, yes, like victory, success. Reverse, this is saying that you feel unseen. You're not appreciated. You feel unappreciated, okay? This Queen of Wands is basically, could be a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Like I said, could also be just the characteristics of that person, okay? So take it as it resonates. Now look how she's looking away. I don't want to deal with this. See how she's looking away? I don't even want to look at it. Now here's a Lover's card. The Lover's card is Gemini energy, which is me. Yay! So the Gemini card is not just about duality, okay? It goes deeper than that. And all these cards have a deeper meaning. It actually is about having and getting like values, ethics, integrity, okay? So what I mean by that is that there's always, the duality in this is the man and the woman, right? And that's opposition, the yin and the yang, right? So in all actuality, the deeper definition of the Lover's card is to find that third divinity, because that third divinity is what combines these two dual nature together, okay? So just like this, the yin and the yang, there's the black, there's the white, there's the night, there's the day, there's the good, there's the bad, right? That's the yin and yang. That's how the whole universe operates, okay? Without the dark, there would be no light. Without the sun, there would be no moon. And we need both, okay? So just like man and woman, we need both. But there has to be something of that third aspect of those two opposites, those polar opposites, to be united and to be relevant and be able to be to coexist, right? So the yin and yang is symbolic, right? But can you imagine if that circle wasn't there? These two direct opposites would be just opposite. So the third divinity in this would be that circle, because it brings those two together and it makes it relevant, right? Otherwise it would just be two opposites. You see what I'm saying? Just like this, the man and the woman, just the man and the woman. But that third divinity, the faith, angel, God, spirit, Christ, love, magic, hope, faith, whatever that third divinity is what keeps these two together. The duality in that, okay? So that's the third divinity. If you look at it, it's a triangle. Ta-da! Right? Okay, so that's what that card represents. Now, on a lighter note, it could be a Gemini. And also is like could represent a perfect union, a harmony, love and attraction, decisions, and also choices, right? Take it as it resonates, guys. Okay, so something right here you're not proud of, or you feel unheard, unseen, ignored. This Queen of Wands is looking away. The Lover's card is basically saying like maybe there's a third, I don't know. I'm not sure. What is that Gemini card trying to say, guys? Let's see. Because if that is the case, You're being ignored by that Queen of Wands. What is that Lover's card doing there? Because, I mean, I'm assuming that it's not. Does that make any sense, guys? That the Lover's card is going to pop up for a perfect union when you feel like you're being ignored? That doesn't really make sense, right, guys? So there's something here about that Lover's card that we need to figure out. Excuse me. And it's not in reverse, because in reverse that would make sense. So let's figure this out. Lover's card. So in the purest form, the love card represents conscious connections and meaningful relationships. The arrival of this card is showing that you have a beautiful soul-honoring connection with a loved one. You may believe that you found your soulmate or your life partner. And the sexual energy between both goes way beyond instant gratification. The Lover's card is open communication and raw honesty. Okay. That means being vulnerable. They are both willing to be in their most vulnerable states and have learned to open their hearts to one another and share their truest feelings. So somebody is not listening to... See the way that Queen of Wands is looking away? She's not being vulnerable. And she's ignoring your... And this could also be a man, guys. Just remember, in the spirit world, or man and woman does not... The sexes do not matter. Like, I'm the King of Swords. I'm clearly a female. But that is my card. That's my energy. So this Queen of Wands is Sun in Aries. So if this is because of an Aries, it's a male, then there you go. It doesn't have to necessarily be the king. Okay, so the Lover's card is open communication. So they shape the container from which trust and confidence can emerge. That's the faith. And this makes a powerful bond between the two. In a reading, this card is a sign that by communicating openly and honestly with those you care about, you will create harmony and fulfilling relationship built on trust and respect. On a more personal level, the Lover's card represents getting clear about your values and your beliefs. You are figuring out what you stand for and your philosophy. Having gone through the Hierophant, you are now ready to establish your belief system and decide what it is and what is not essential to you. It's time to go into the big wide world and make choices for yourself, staying true to who you are and being authentic and genuine in all your endeavors. So this card could also represent you. Okay? You're choosing to look away. You don't want to. So you felt ignored, unseen. Something was not successful. Almost like, you know, it's in public, right? So maybe even embarrassment. So now you're looking away. Okay, so now you're looking to the Gemini, or maybe even like that union, or basically your values and your beliefs, right? Staying true to who you are. This is also about choice. So now maybe you're looking at your choices. Okay, something might have fallen through. You felt ignored. Now you're looking away and you're looking towards your choices now. You're looking at your choices. Okay? Your decisions, your choices. Not all decisions will be easy either. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse would be like financial independence, mismanaged money, somebody that's not taking care of themselves. See how she's like actually looking at this? Like with like, oh, like she's absolutely adoring it. In reverse, she's not. And now that pentacle is going to fall. You're letting go of something, right? An ex. This is an ex, or the past. You need to let go of the past. Okay, because this is an old building. Sixes are like, this is like a nostalgia, right? So you're letting go of something in the past. Look at the World card in reverse. The World card in reverse is a lack of completion, delayed success, or failed plans. Makes sense, guys. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So 8s are seeking solutions on the tree of life. So in reverse, Pentacles are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, earth signs. So 8 of Pentacles in reverse would be breaking free from repetition, boredom. You challenge yourself to something new. So this got to be repetitious, okay? It's just over and over and over and over again, right? These spirits, guides, angels, and ancestors, truly appreciate and truly grateful. What's going on with Scorpio? What's going on with Scorpio? All right. The Emperor in reverse, Aries in reverse. Yeah, partnerships, 2 wands, 9 of cups. I'm actually going to get into these. We're going to delve into these. Okay, so the Emperor. The Emperor represents Aries. Okay, so the Emperor in reverse would be you're not taking the lead in something. Maybe somebody's too sensitive or no feelings. Somebody's emotionless. Somebody's not emotional at all. Also could be like an authoritative male. Could represent a father figure. Dad, uncle, brother, boyfriend, boss. You guys, you guys make sense of it, okay? We have a lot of Scorpio energy. So every Scorpio can't have the exact same situation, but the energy of the situation is here. Okay, that's why you got to make, I tell you, the energies, you guys have to make sense of it. You guys write the books. You guys are the authors, not me. Okay, so the Emperor, what I'd like to clarify about him. He is the leader of all of our zodiac. Yes, he is, right? He's the boss. He's authoritative. He sets the rules and everybody just listens. So he actually is sitting there, if you can see that, and he has armor on. We don't see the armor, right? He has it on underneath his clothes. Everybody like wonders, like, huh? Like, why would you wear armor underneath your clothes? Like, it's kind of odd. Why wouldn't you just wear it over your clothes? The reason why he does this is because he's not scared of anything. He's the leader. He's the boss, right? He's not scared of anything except one thing, and that's being vulnerable. That's his biggest threat. So that's why he wears that armor on underneath his clothes, is to protect him from his biggest threat, which is vulnerability. That's not good. We're taught, like being vulnerable is weakness, and it's not. Being vulnerable is actually a very huge sign of courage. It's who we are at our core level and who we are in our spirit. So we need to unlearn all that crap that we learned. But unfortunately, a lot of men, especially our dads and that older generation, they do believe in that because they were taught. They were actually taught to suppress their feelings, and then, okay, sorry guys. I just want to let everybody know my readings are never 100% perfect. I am human. I have a house. I have, family members. I do apologize for that. Anyhow, let's get back. So, and I don't try to pretend to be perfect because I am not. I am human. So anyways, the Emperor in reverse. So basically, anybody that is in our older generations were taught to bury it deep down in their stomachs and just hope it goes away if we don't deal with it. Well, as the generations went on, we learned and realized that's not going to work, because you bleed onto your children, you bleed onto your partners, and you're going to keep on until you actually get that wound up and out and feel that emotion and get rid of it. Until then, so we need to be vulnerable, guys. So this is somebody who maybe is emotionless. Maybe somebody who's not being vulnerable, not showing you really true how they feel, okay? And it being in reverse, that means that they're not in their energy, okay? So this also could be because of a father wound. Take it as it resonates, guys. Grandpa wound, whatever, when you were younger. Take it as resonates, okay? So, Two of Wands. Twos are partnerships, and they're on the top of the tree of life. They are closest to heaven because they're right after the aces, so they're not tainted, okay? Wands are fire signs, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You guys have a lot of Aries in this. A lot of Aries, Scorpio. Okay, so the Two of Wands in reverse is somebody's not taking action, okay? Somebody's holding back. They're not taking the steps. Maybe not deciding on two paths, or not clear on the two options. So, well, no, Two of Wands would be, yeah, Aries energy. So this Aries, I'm trying to figure this out, guys. Not taking the lead, too sensitive. Okay, somebody's not taking the lead. Two of Wands would be confidence, world in his hands, Lord of domination. Okay, so he's dominating. Okay, so maybe he's really bossy. This Aries, so it makes sense, right? Leader. This is like dominance. He's the world in his hands, hand on the wand, surveying his land. You're gonna follow my rules, maybe. Nine of Cups. Let's figure this out. Cups are feelings, emotion, relationships. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Your energy, guys. Nine of Cups. You have a lot, but still not happy. Oh, okay. You have enough. And I'm not saying you guys. It could be that Aries, or this is fire cups. Okay, so this nine of Cups is having a lot, but you're still not happy. It's still not enough. More and more. It's still not enough. Not necessarily for you guys, but the person that you could be dealing with, right? So let's get into this Nine of Cups here, because this is the Lord of Dominance, right? This is like surveying his land. He accepts everybody for who they are. Lets them be who they are. It's kind of like dominance with the Emperor in reverse. So like the Ace of Wands would be like the thought of the growth, and the Two are like the first critical steps of that. And this is Nine of Cups is like, it's could be like not an represents not enough. Let's get it. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this is the Lord of material happiness. It's just Jupiter and Pisces. So it gives depths of feeling, profoundness of soul. It's the wish card. Okay, so enormous feeling of goodwill, which is coming true, contentment. This card is called material happiness, meaning that you have to realize where your true happiness really lies. Notice all these cups are above his head, and that means his happiness really lies in the spiritual realm. That's where his real treasure lies. Benevolence. You need to figure out where your happiness truly lies. And remember, there isn't any person or any item or any material gain that can fill that void. It's crazy for us to believe that one thing attained can really bring true happiness. This is where the magician realizes that his feelings and his emotions and his spirit and his soul is his happiness. See how he's sitting there though? Like, yeah, look at me. I got all I wanted. I got everything. Now I'm happy. Right? Yikes. But now remember, that's nearing at the end of the Tree of Life. So the 10 of Cups is on its way. These spirit guides, angels, ancestors, true appreciating, feel grateful. A lot of wands, guys. There's a lot of action, or there's a lot of fire energy in this reading. You guys are cups. That's where the built-in conflict is, guys. That's where the conflict is. You guys are cups. You guys are feelings, emotion, relationships. Fire is, you know, the fire signs. You know, it's fire and water are complete opposites. That's the yin and the yang. But that's where you need to find that third divinity in order to combine that the opposite polarity to make it be or stay in the flow of life, right? There's always going to be conflict. If you don't get that third divinity, that faith, that belief, that whatever call it, it's always going to be that way. Okay. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. True appreciate. I'm too grateful. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Wow, guys. Nine of Wands is the Moon in Sagittarius. So the Moon, it's like secrets. The dark Sagittarius is weird. This is weird. Not weird, but you know. Nine of Wands. So again, fire signs. You guys have lots of fire. Lord of great strength. Okay, so this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Moon in Sagittarius. So the Moon is full of change. Sagittarius is full of hope. By the way of expectancy came this kind of strength. Okay, so this strength comes from an inner feeling. This person right here has been through a lot. See the bandage on his head? He's vigilant though. He reminds us that what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Tremendous strength. The wands give energy for you to be able to get through anything with goodwill, recovering from tough situations, illness. There will be success even when there is opposition there. Remember, I just said that. A built-in conflict, that opposition. There will be success even when there is opposition there. So by the way of being vigilant came hope. Know when you feel like giving up, you remember that you didn't come this far to only get this far. There's tenacity and courage, and it's here to give you that push, that final push, to get back up to the top of that tree, to that ace, to close to heaven, right? So you can't give up now. You are worthy of success. It's up to you to rise to the challenge. Okay, yeah, you gotta be the bigger person, right, guys? Easier said than done. But just know you guys are almost there. The nines, you're at the 9, right? This is the final push you need to get right back up to that top. When you go back to the top, it's 10 is completion. You learned a lesson. Now you're back up to the top, which means that either a new emotion or new feeling or something new is going to come out of this, right? So yeah, look at 5 of Cups, 7 of Cups. This makes sense now. Okay, so 5 of Cups. This is where severity and the Tree of Life, right? These are testing cards. Cups are Scorpio, or yeah, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay? So the 5 of Cups are severity, conflict, change. These are testing cards, guys, okay? So it's harshness, judgment, assessments. Hasad is a partner of Godovra. So anything that's done without love creates bad or evil. Say that again. Anything that is done without love will create bad and evil. I'm not saying that you guys do that, but just be mindful of that if you're dealing with somebody else or anything that you do. Anything that you end up doing, okay? So 5 of Cups, Mars and Scorpio. Yikes, yikes, yikes. This is your card, guys, and it's Mars season. So this is emotions, feelings, and relationships. This is the Lord of loss and pleasure. So you can see that there's dark gray in the background, someone wanting things that have been lost. If that person could stop focusing on these cups that have been spilt and actually could turn around, they would see, let me move this card. Let's put this right here, right here. So If this person could stop focusing on the cups that have been spilt and could turn around, they could see that all isn't lost here. Something remains. And if they would just turn around and focus what actually remains, he would see in that direction there's a path over this troubled waters right here to the other side where transformation is possible. This is the loss and pleasure, maybe death, or learning the wisdom of sorrow. This will teach you that what is real will stay even in the face of loss. So taking loss with dignity, move on with your life. You cannot wallow in self-pity or stay stuck in the past. You are something, there's something here that you can't let go of, okay? So acknowledge this loss, but you need to keep moving, okay? Focus on why these cups right here still remain. Find the silver lining in the clouds. Loss is a part of life. Perception is everything. Take what has caused pain and grief, realize it was a learning tool, and realize it was a learning tool to help you get you where you are. Realize that there are no perpetrators, there are no victims, there are only teachers to help guide us to our soul's contract to get us back to who we are, why we're here, and where we're going. And we don't have to wait for death, and we don't have to wait for the dark to step into the light. All you guys gotta do is just turn around, okay? Hugs, guys. I know how difficult this is, okay? Look at this. Yeah, definitely. Hugs, hugs, hugs. So now this is the Seven of Cups. These are the two cards that you just don't want to see in a reading. And these two are back to back. Scorpio, I'm telling you guys are the toughest zodiac signs I've ever known. Because I swear your readings are always like this. You guys, I give you, if I could give a medal, it would be to you guys. Because I swear, I don't know any other zodiac sign that goes through what you guys go through. And Capricorn has it pretty tough. But I don't think they have it as tough as you guys do. I'm being serious. So this is the Seven of Cups, okay? Feelings, emotions, relationships, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, illusionary success. Venus and Scorpio. This is your card again, Scorpio. So Venus doesn't do very well when ruled by Mars. Of course not. Venus is love, Mars is chaos, destruction, right? Venus does not do very well when ruled by Mars. So in the desired nature, it's strong. So as you can tell, he does not know what he wants. See that? He's looking at like, well, I don't know which one I want, right here. And he doesn't know what he wants. So that's what it is. The success in this is illusionary. It impacts what you might think can make you happy. Wow. But there is no pinnacle of success. It's an illusion to think that one thing attained will make one feel whole. Just like this. Right? To want to desire is in our human nature. You need to determine what really makes you happy. You need to start seeing things for what they really are. Yes, these cups are full, and that's the illusion. They are full. But of what? Don't get caught up in what you think might matter now, or get caught up in what you think will make you happy, when in the long run, it's not going to be worth it. Don't always think that it's greener on the other side of the fence, because sometimes after you jump that fence, you come to realize that it isn't green at all. And now you can't jump that fence back. Look at, like, oh yeah, look at, this is like somebody who's egotistical. Like, oh, look at, I got all these cups. I get to choose from all these cups. You only have 2 cups left, and I have all these cups. What's in these cups? The snake. Well, go right ahead, pick it. And then when after this happens, you can't turn back around and say, oh, okay, I was wrong. Because the damage is already done, right? See that? I'm not saying that you guys did this. Something in your life did this, right? Either it was somebody that here, or you could have done this. Take it as it resonates, guys. So this is telling me right here that you guys are focused on the cups that were spilt because somebody had illusionary success in thinking that, well, this cup is going to be better. And in all actuality, like I said, it's not. So just like with this card too, you know, we do tend to focus on loss more than what we still have, right? It's just in our human nature to be like that. But if you were to turn around and see and try to figure out why those cups still remain, you might come to realize that there's more value in these 2 cups than there ever was in these 3 combined. See what I'm saying? But you have to turn around. We have to go through failure. We have to go through loss. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. That's what humans do. That's how we learn, through failure. And it's hard and it sucks, but we still have to keep going, guys. You still have to keep moving forward. I don't know if you guys did this or if somebody's doing it to you, but I'm just saying. Thank you, Spirit, Guides, Angels, Ancestors. I truly appreciate it. I'm truly grateful. There it is, the King of Swords. So that's unveiling truths behind, whoa, Judgment card. Unveiling truths behind appearances, is that? He sees. Okay, so this is Gemini energy right here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so he's the only king in the whole court card. He's actually the only person in the whole court card. He's not looking to his left. He's not looking to his right. He's looking dead at us. Okay? which is signifying that his mind is pure. You know why his mind is pure? Because he sees, because he's fixated on this present moment. Meaning that he's not looking to his left, which is his past. He's not looking to his right, which is his future. He is fixated right now here in this present moment. That's why his mind, that's why he can see. He can see through people. He can see through people's, what they're saying. They can see through their appearances. He can see right through them because his mind is clear. His mind is focused. Meaning that if his head was to the left, he's looking to his left, then he's fixated on the past, and the past is depression because we can't change it, right? So that would cloud our minds right now in this present moment, being stuck in the past because we can't ever change the past. And it causes depression because in the past there's a lot of failure, a lot of loss, right? So if he was turned to his right, then he would be focused on the future, which means that we can't, then he has control issues, right? Because we can't control anybody's future. We can't even control our own future. Well, we can, but you know what I mean. So by actually like always looking to the future, then you're trying to control situations right now in this present moment, which we cannot do. That causes anxiety, right? So if you're looking to your left, looking to your past, you're going to be depression. Looking to your future, it's going to cause anxiety, right? So he's not doing either because he knows he can't change the past. He knows he can't control the future. So he is fixated right in the here and right now because that is the only thing that we can control. That's the only thing that we can change is right here, right now. So that's why his mind is pure, because he can see, because he's not focused on anything else. There's no cloudiness in him because he's fixated on this present moment. He stays present in this moment. So this is unveiling truth behind appearances. He sees. It's moral. It's not immoral, which means that he is not taking anything from the past and making it effective right now in this present moment. He's not looking to his future expecting in the future that this person is going to screw up because they already screwed up. See what I'm saying? He sees the truth in things. He finds the truth in people and in things because he stays fixated right here in this present moment. Okay. There's also Gemini energy, air signs, and that's the sword. So it mirrors the quality of our minds, like a mental attribute. The Judgment card is basically like telling me maybe you guys are judging each other. So when he's not at his height or his when he's not in his energy or his lower polarity, he uses the truth to hurt people because the truth hurts. So people might be judging each other. You guys might be judging each other, or it's time to consider what you really need, right? Focus on this present moment and find out what it is that you really need. The being focused on this present moment, not looking to your past and not looking to your future, everything will come to you more clearly, okay? You'll be able to see things for what they really are, right? Instead of looking to the past or looking to the future, you could stay right here in this present moment and you can start to see things for what they are because your mind will be clear, okay? Judgment card is kind of telling me that you need to apply, like always apply what we've learned in the past. That's why we go through these things. We don't just go through them to torture us. We're here to learn and grow. So always apply what we learned from the past. But you need to be fixated on this present moment, okay? The Chariot. That's movement. That's the willpower inside to keep moving forward. Hermit card. Virgo. Look at that. Knight of Pentacles. Wow. King of Swords. The King of Swords is Gemini energy. Somebody who's fixated right now in this present moment. Kings are very successful. They have a lot of attainment. They learned. They grew. So a lot has been, they're known for. This is also a double element, so it's very strong. So let's find out what this is trying to say here. King of Swords is a symbol of intellectual power and authority. It's the courage and intellect to achieve all that he desires. Dun, 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 dun. High standards. Then the Judgment card comes out. So this could represent somebody in your past, maybe. Remember, this is a Gemini card. It could represent a Gemini, but it also could just be the characteristics of a Gemini. But this is saying that you may find comfort in sharing your struggles with others. It also reminds us that we will be faced with choices that have an astounding effect on our entire life. So this is Gemini, Judgment, Cancer, Virgo, so in other words, if we weren't looking at signifiers, this would be somebody who's in this present moment. Big life lesson. This is the pathway or the willpower, the strength to stay on your path, even though these are two opposing forces. Nothing's going to steer you from your path. The Hermit's very analytical. He's very wise. He takes himself out of a situation, comes back. He has that wand. That's the power and the action behind this. He has a lantern to illuminate his next few steps, even though it's not going to illuminate the whole entire path or journey. He trusts and knows that it's going to, whatever 2 steps he goes, as long as he keeps going, it'll never steer him wrong. He knows that his journey, the universe has his back, and it is for all of a reason. Okay, now if they're signifiers, this is telling me it's a Gemini. A big lesson, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio. You guys. Choices. Okay, so stay in this clear moment. Have a pure mind when you make your choices. It's never going to steer you. It's going to keep you on your path, because this is the willpower, and even though these two are opposing forces, he can drive this chariot with no reins, because he looks for all the answers inside of him. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so have a clear mind in this present moment, okay? And that way you can make the right decision, the right choice, even when there's two opposing forces, because of the willpower that's inside of you, and you trust your instincts. You can stay on your path. It's never going to steer you wrong, even though these two forces are trying to, or these two different opposing choices. And even though it's not going to illuminate or tell you your journey or tell you right away, this is going to illuminate the next few steps that you're going to need to take in order to keep going. Here's the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Knights are movement. They're on their way. These also like change cards. And look, he's holding that pentacle up. Like here, look at, it's my pentacle. Knight of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Strong, stable, committed, respected. Nice. See how we just turned that all around, guys? Knight of Pentacles, definitely. Knight of Pentacles, Taurus energy, dedicated. Ready. Somebody's trying to offer you something. Maybe somebody's trying to, like, here's my pentacle. Thank you, Spirit Guide, Angels, Ancestors. I truly appreciate it. I'm truly grateful. Who is this Knight of Pentacles? Are they going towards you guys? Look at Knight of Cups. Eee, look at that. Maybe an earth sign or is going to offer you here's my pentacle. Then here's this knight. Here's my cup. These are the choices you have to make, huh? Yeah. Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Movement on their way. They're trying to offer you this. Look how they're both facing this way. And then Knight of Cups. Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Here's my cup. Justice card. The Justice card is basically like karma. How you treat people in the past is going to come full circle. If you treat them good, it will be good. If you treat them bad, it'll be bad. Might be a karmic love or a love. Balance could be the law even. Yikes. Page of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Bad news, delayed messages, lack of energy, no energy, hesitant, immature. So hesitant, something, or maybe your legal matter is not going as, like, legal matter for... Maybe it's a delayed message. Yeah, look at now. People are not celebrating. Some kind of celebration has been canceled. New love. It's a new love, guys. Death card in reverse. That's your guys' card. Resistance to change, depression. You're not closing these doors. Okay, so a new love is coming. You're choosing not to close these doors. You have to close the doors in order for new things to open. Queen of Swords in reverse. What is going on, you guys? Too emotionally involved, refusing to find or seek the truth. Okay, so the truth comes out. Okay. These are going to be your choices. Something came to light. Some truth came out. Okay, and that's the unwanted. Some truth came out and it probably hurt, right? Page of Wands in reverse is like bad news, delayed messages. Okay, so this is the truth. Came to light. Page of Swords, bad news, delayed messages, lack of energy, no energy, hesitant. Okay, now once the truth came out, celebration's over, right? Whatever was planned, not wedding, whatever it was, these people are not celebrating anymore, right? Now, new love comes in. You're still refusing to close that door. That one open. So the Queen of Swords in reverse is telling me that somebody was too emotionally involved, refusing to find or seek the truth, or be even naive. Three of Cups in reverse. This is like no social life. Could be cheating, gossip, end of a third party, or there was no party, but it's also secretive. Cups in reverse is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And here's the Moon. This is the path through the darkness. Even though there's oppositions, you need to stay on your path. Don't let anybody steer you off your path. That light is there to guide you through this darkness between these two oppositions, between these two towers. You stay on your path. You always have to stay on your path, no matter what. The moon card is unusual dreams, unhappiness, illusions. But still, it's also finding that path, finding that light in that dark to keep going towards your path. Because remember that chariot? You don't care if they're two opposites, right? You trust in your instinct and go with what is right inside of your soul. It's not going to steer you wrong even in the dark. Even when those two opposing forces are in the dark. Is there a card just flew out? Oh no, okay. Please, spirit guides, angels, answer situation. I'm truly grateful. Anything else for Scorpio? Anything else? What do they need to know? Stay on your path. You want the two opposing forces. Don't ever let anybody take you out of your character. Look at Two of Pentacles. This is the balance between those two opposites. You need to find the natural flow. These are always changing. We can balance this. You need to be adaptable and find the natural flow in something. See that infinity sign in the middle? This is glass and rubber. Night and day. Black and night. Bad and good. You know, you have to find that balance. Twos are blocked. Two of Swords reversed is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Two, blockage. Not wanting to see a different point of view. You don't want to hear other people's points of views. So twos, finding the balance. Somebody's blocked. Not trying to see it in a different way. Not trying to see. Now this is moderation, balance, and finding the flow. So this is where they take the two opposite sides and find the flow in it, right? Even though this is the water, she's got her foot in the water, she still has her foot on the ground to stay grounded. So everything is forever changing. There's always going to be an opposition. There's always going to be opposites. That's how this universe works. It's how it operates. Without bad, there would be no good. Everything would just be bland and boring. You guys are Scorpio. You should understand that. You have to respect the dark in order to appreciate the light, right? So that's where we have to find the natural flow and balance in things, okay? And also decide if it's right for you. If it's not right for you, walk away. Walk away from it. If you guys are meant to be, people will grow, learn, and you guys will meet back up again. But until then, you know, all that fighting and that first card, all the fighting, you guys aren't really physically hurting each other. It's a lot of wasted energy, you guys. What for what? Thank you, guys. Who wins? Nobody really wins in that. You guys know that, right? And maybe nobody's wrong and nobody's right. Just different perspectives. And that's why you gotta stop this blockage, because you have to start seeing it in other people's point of views. Because if everybody always thought the same way and there was one right way, wouldn't we all think that one right way? That's not the way the universe works. It's impossible. This is the last card. This is where we're going to leave it at. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is good luck. This is also karma. Guys, the Wheel of Fortune is whatever we put out, you know, whatever it goes around, comes around. That's what this card represents. Okay, so this is a very good card. It's a very positive card. This card asks you to be optimistic and have faith that the universe will take care of your situation the best way possible. This card also brings, okay, so this card brings us to a place knowing that we should cultivate what we have inside ourselves so that we can see these changes and apply them in our lives, of course. And this is a positive card. It's a good card. So it means like, if it's about love, it's like great changes. It's good luck. Destiny, luck or destiny. So it is a change card, most definitely. And it also means karma. So like I said, when you're good to people, then the good's going to come back to you. When you're bad, you're going to be bad. So good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, and a turning point. So you guys are at a turning point in your life. That's probably why the opposition is so strong, right? Because you have choices. You're at a turning point. So the Wheel of Fortune reminds you that the wheel is always turning and that life is in a constant state of change. If you're going through a difficult time, rest assured that it's going to get better from here. Good luck, good fortune will make the return in time. Similarly, if things are going well, know this too. This will change and life may turn to normal soon. So this cycle shows why it's so important to cherish the blissful moments in your life and make the most of them while they're within reach, because in a flash, they could be gone. The Wheel of Fortune is also known as the Wheel of Karma, and it reminds you that what goes around comes around. Be a kind and loving person to others, and they'll be kind and loving to you. Be nasty and mean, and you will get nasty and mean, turning right back your way. So if you want happiness and abundance, make sure that you're sending out that positive juju in that kind. When you send out to the universe, it's going to come back your way. The Wheel of Fortune card also asks you to be optimistic and have faith that the universe will take care of your situation in the best way possible. Always meditate, always recenter yourself, and visualization can reinforce your intention to bring increased abundance, good fortune, and prosperity. Your life is about to turn in a positive direction if you are willing to grow and expand. That's what that Judgment card is about, okay? Keep your mind open to all kinds of synchronicities and signs from the universe. The magic of fate and destiny is behind you, and miracles are happening. Be open to help others, as guidance from both the physical and spiritual realms are supporting you along your journey. They want you to do well, so relish their support right now. Call on them anytime that you need it, and you may also feel compelled to work with archangels and ascend masters to support and guide you. If you are someone who likes to have control and stability, then the Wheel of Fortune may come as a shock to the system. This tarot card suggests that the factors outside your control are influencing your situation. It is as though the universe is dishing up whatever it pleases. It's unpredictable and unnerving. This is one of the challenging aspects of the Wheel of Fortune, since no matter which way the wheel turns, it is impossible to try to change it. You need to accept what is happening and adapt and go with the flow. Remember I said that King of Swords card? We cannot control the future, you guys. And the universe will come in, take the reins away from us, to remind us of how very little we are in a very big existence. So if you guys have control issues, I would work on that. I used to have control issues really bad. So finally, the Wheel of Fortune also can show a critical turning point in your life. Opportunities you could never imagine are suddenly available to you. And you have the chance to make a significant change in your life. While it may be unexpected and unfamiliar, you need to see this as an invitation to turn things around and take an entirely new direction in your life. The more in tune you are with your intuition and allow the universe to guide you, the better the outcome will be. Yay! So yeah, definitely, of course. You know, if you want to be respected, you need to respect more. If you want to be loved more, you need to love more. The universe can never give you more than what, you can never give more than what the universe has to offer, right? So what I'm saying by that is, first, you need to love yourself, because nobody could ever love you more than you love yourself. And then also, if you want good, you need to do good, okay? You can't, if you want to be treated fairly, then you need to be known as treating others fairly, because that's just the way it works. This is the way, this is the law of the tarot. It's the law of everything. And that's just the way that it is. But remember, we don't control things either, guys. And the universe, this is the universe's system. This is not our system. We don't control anything. The universe does. The universe dishes out karma. We can't dish out karma to people. We don't have that luxury, because we don't know. We cannot decide whether somebody's right or wrong. Okay, because that's not our jobs to, nor do we have that capability of even doing so. We can't tell somebody if they're right or wrong. Yeah, they may have hurt you and wronged you, but that doesn't mean that they were wrong. And don't forget that people are also learning and growing in this life, and they are going to screw up. People are going to bleed on us. And, you know, we can't turn around and do it right back, because then we're just as bad as them. And the wheel is forever turning. See what I'm saying? Do good, good things will happen. Okay, so there is your reading. You guys, I'm at 486 subscribers. Subscribe, guys. Please, please, please. I'm halfway there. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and light.